you wouldn't mind just opening thoughts about the game, and then we'll take a few questions.
Okay. We played really well, I thought, for 32 minutes, and just played awful the last 8. We didn't have, after Stiggs hits that 3, we're up 19. We don't score another field goal. They're at 55. They end up with 88. They outscore us 33-10. And that's just a combination of turning the basketball over, the 3 consecutive turnovers against the press, not rebounding, not defending. Those are all bad combinations, and inefficiency offensively down the stretch. So terrible performance in the last 8 minutes. Very disappointing loss.
Question, please.
It seemed like in that last 8 minutes, they hit a couple threes, and then the momentum shifted, and then maybe y'all got what could have been some bad calls. Do you think like the team had a bad time handling it?
Well, I think what happened was what got the momentum changed was our turnovers against the press, and then they capitalized on it, and they're gonna, they're down, they're gonna shoot some threes. We know that, and the 3. It's no surprise when you look at their players. Josh, a good player, he gets 21. Ricky gets 27. Timmons a good driver. And then, Callahan hits a couple of big threes there late. But this is all about, they made some plays. I don't want to take anything away from Tulane, but, well, this is all on us the last 8 minutes.
Have you found, like, teams had some second half trouble the entire year, so do you think you found out what it was, or is it still something?
It's pretty obvious I hadn't, or I would have corrected it today.
It seems like you guys do struggle against the press. So going forward, how do you counter
We
that?
haven't, but we did today.
Hey,
we did against Tulsa, I will say that. We did against Tulsa. You just got to make the right decisions. You got to get the ball in the right place. It's about making good decisions with it, and I thought early, Tion, we had a couple of possessions where he and Joe didn't handle it well, and then I thought we settled down, really handled the press well, and we talked about in the timeout, hey, they're going to come with you at the press, let's make sure we get in the right spots, handle it right, and we didn't do that.
James, a word that comes up, at least in a couple of the post balls this year, where your players are including today, is kind of relax second half. Is there a way to, how do you fix that, or what do you can they do?
Well, you can't relax. We emphasize, and I know everybody has the same adage, you got to play for the full 40 minutes, and that's always something that we emphasize daily. We emphasize in the keys to the game. We emphasize at halftime. We played a pretty good 20 minutes. We emphasize, hey, we got 20 more minutes to go, and you can't ever get tentative as long as there's time on the clock. You cannot get tentative.
Coach, would you say, you mentioned that no field goals in the last 8 minutes, the struggles on offense led to more struggles on defense?
I think that would probably be true, and I talked to our players about that after the game, is you cannot let that affect your defense and rebounding and turning the ball over. Because some nights, that basket's going to be big, it's going to go in. But the bottom line is you cannot give up 54 points in a half. You cannot give up 33 points in 8 minutes. You cannot do that. And that comes down to a combination of things. And I'm going to just go through them like I did with our players. It comes down to defending, rebounding, taking care of the ball, which all of those things equates to toughness, both mental and physical. And that's an area that we have got to improve in.
Coach, was Jimmy available today, or is that just a decision out there?
Well, yeah, sure, he was available, and Tion and JJ, they played. They didn't play as well as they were capable. JJ, had a great second half against SMU in terms of making good decisions. I thought he made some good passes, but when you go back and you look at the way Tion played when he first came in, and you look at those 3 plays late, and then as bad as we play, Joe ties the game up, and then we don't defend the last 7 seconds very well. We're trying to make sure Ricky doesn't get the ball. If he does, stay between him and the basket. We let him turn the corner over there away from our bench and get all the way to the paint.
And Big JJ still had the, you just kind of keep it.
Yeah,
on
we'll
there.
rest him for a few days.
Seemed like they, in the paint, in the second half, when Tayshaun, got out with some foul trouble, it seemed like they had an easier time. How do y'all correct?
Well, I think when you talk about defense, I know a lot of people talk about perimeter defense, talk about post defense, but the bottom line for us is we got to improve on containing the basketball. And that's the hardest thing in the game today because there's so many good players. But you've got to stay between your man and the basket. You've got to keep him from getting to the paint. They were able to, I thought Timmons did a great job driving the ball. That's the reason they got some paint points. They got the ball inside to Josh around the basket. They got to the free throw line 35 times in the game. Had a lot of points off of free throw line, but I mean, when you look at second chance and points off turnovers, that's 38 points, and you just look down 54 in the second half, and you give up 33 in 8 minutes. Got to guard. Got to guard.
Anything else?
Thank you all.
Thank you very much for participating.